Um, hmm. Yeah, why not? Let's just buy her stuff and be done with it. Okay, the calcified eye. Yeah. And the ember of holy cremation. It's almost a third of our money gone. But let's look at our new items. Alright, ember crystallized through a long-forgotten ritual. It retains some of the heat of the bonfire lit on a different land. Tempers the heart, increasing the defense of whoever carries it. So that's good to switch out with the skull. And the calcified eye reveals the essence of enemies. So essentially what that does is it shows us the enemy health bar. His body was immobilized, and amid the cries of repentance, his skin began to turn whiter and whiter until it finally became limestone. As he was about to become a complete statue, in a final sign his tear softened one of his eyes, so that he managed to separate himself from the rest of the body by falling to the ground. Then we discreetly removed her rigid body of lime from her cell to the lower parts of the archcathedral, along with the other forbidden statues. We put a wide loom over her so that no one else would know that under her would sleep, punished by the miracle, the great scribe. And so the march was sung, and a small group of parishioners walked in procession to the graveyard. The prayer was repeated over and over again along the way, turning their voices into a hypnotic whisper, murmurous and unrhythmic. Upon arrival at the burial ground, everything fell silent. When each shovelful from undertakers, the soil dropped cold into the coffin. A hooded girl, rumored to be the daughter of the deceased, threw a hot ember that gleamed on its way down into the pit. The dirt continued to cover the hole, but to everyone's astonishment, the ember could be seen, glowing from under the frosty soil. Okay, so no need to save. So our tree buddy, I want to be careful and make sure I don't die or anything. Oh, see, now we can see the enemy's health bars. I don't really use this that often, because it doesn't give us as much of an advantage as I would like. Because we have other rosary beads that can do so much more than just show us the enemy health. But I guess it's kind of neat. Okay, can I make this jump? Yes. Alright, tree bro. Well, his hand is turned into a tree. But his face and his other hand and knee are not. When I first played the game, and I went and fought the other boss, and I came back to see him, he had turned like completely into a tree and was not talking to me. Alright, let's give you the golden thimble.
I feel the boiling oil entering my frigid veins. I can still answer the call.
No answer. Alright, well, you're welcome. So we'll just leave. And we'll come back. And hey, he's gone. And we got the frozen olive. Summer fruit trapped in an endless winter. Born from an olive tree turned into a prison. Its frosted oils bolster the wearer's defense when their strength is nearly exhausted. So I'm guessing that's like defense up as strength goes down. Now, Something is supposed to happen over here. I don't know how to get it to happen, though. Like, the body said something about being patient. I wonder if it's like a Castlevania thing, where you had to, like, you know, kneel in front of the wall. No, it's not you that said it. I think the body that says it is up over here. There it is. Okay, and there's the moon child. I don't think I could get that if I wanted to. Yes, on these cliffs, located at the foot of a snowy abyss, the roots of a secret await those who are patient. So I think they mean here. And I only think this because of another playthrough I did, where I kind of found like the back entrance to a cave. So I don't know if am I just supposed to stand here? Do I kneel here? What do I do? And how long do I wait? Well, if it ends up that it takes a really, really long time, I can always just cut that out. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm waiting in the wrong place. Maybe I'm not supposed to be waiting yet. But at any rate, save real quick. Ouch. Now the next place we would go is down. But I'm not going to go down yet. We're going to head back to the town. Ouch. Ah, there we go. Some of these executions are pretty gruesome, but they get you more tears for doing it. I don't know if every enemy has an execution. I'm assuming they do, but I do not know how to pull them off for most enemies. We can go up or down, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that big creepy woman with the stag, they never come back. Okay, this jump can still be tricky. Okay, so now the door is open. So I guess we gotta take out our first boss, and then the doors to the church open. And why do we want to come in here? Well, there is a little donation box here way in the corner. And we can donate some money to it. And that's what I've been doing. I've been saving money to donate it. Now, after certain increments of donations, there will be improvements here at the church. So I don't know what the increments are. So I'm not going to drop everything to start with, but I'm going to try to go in even numbers. So we'll do 3,000 to start with. So you see the place looks kind of empty. The little donation box is like cheap and cruddy. There's like nobody outside. But look, now there's some paintings on the back wall. It looks a little nicer. And now we have the options. We can tithe, we can arise, or we can confess. So we can come here and use it to rid our guilt like we would do at a confessor statue. So let's give him another 3,000. Alright, still kind of looks like junk out here. There's a few more paintings, and look, somebody left something for us. The token of appreciation. See, somebody is grateful for our charity. Just an ordinary marble, presented as thanks for the charity received. Somehow, the scratched glass resonates with the empty bile flasks, increasing your strength when their liquid has run out. So again, in this case, if we're using it, we'll probably hit harder the less health we have. Finally, the church is going to open after so long. Soon the constant silence of this place will end. A new light will enter through the gate, and dust will rise from the worn tiles and damp wood of the pews. Everything must be perfect. Everything in place and ready. I am a child of the Mass. This is my calling. Alright, so let's drop another 3,000. And you can see even the donation box is much nicer looking now. So the tiers are going, they're being used for something. They're not just sitting there. Alright. Still kind of looks like a barren place. Let's try leaving the screen and coming back, see what happens. No, nothing yet. Oh, it looks like there's somebody in that window back there. Okay, so I don't think our last 3,000 did enough. Nothing has changed here. I don't think we have anything for you.
Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under said skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments.
Yeah, your ointments.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one for
Rosemary and garlic so far. It sounds more like you're making a marinade. Now, we don't have anything to bring to you, so I'm not going to bother. And if we go here to our save point, No, nothing's changed yet. Eventually things here are going to change. So where do we want to go next? We want to go over here and start going down. So let's go that way. We are definitely going to come back here and tithe some more. Ouch. Yeah, she hits hard. See, I don't know if I'm doing any better on these parries with that extra item equipped. We do have it equipped, right? No, we don't. Which one was it? One of the toes? No, it's one of the sword hearts. What am I talking about? Ouch. Ah, there, we did it. I think that's the first time I ever pulled that off. Don't know what difference it made. Alright, down we go. So the first time I played this, I came this way. And when I came this way, that dude that was talking to his sister and carrying that big looking club baton thing, he came out around this way and had things to say. So I'm pretty sure it's just whichever's the first boss you come to visit is when he will show up. So there's something over there. You can kind of see it just off screen. So let's put a question mark over here as well. In fact, look, there he is.
Indeed, sister of mine. Our encounter is approaching. The miracle will protect me. I do not need your protection this time. Leave me alone.
Alright, so we're in Mercy Dreams. There's a Confessor statue, but we don't need it right now. Okay. And what do we got over here? Is it a save point? Yes, so let's save. And another flawless load. So the very first time I played, this was the first place I went. Now this is more like, I don't know, the third place we've gone? So yeah, there's a candelabra right here, right next to this wall. Oh, dang, there was nothing there. Yeah, there was. See, that's pretty much how I found most of this game's secrets, is hitting something that was close to a wall, and sure enough there was something behind there. Let's see. The maxillalia of Faradax the Cleric. With his broad smile and good manners, Nicodemus Faradax never denied anyone refuge in his church. The discovery of a pile of bones in the sacristy revealed his true intentions. Yeah, it seems like he was up to no good. Ouch. So these enemies aren't too bad. At least I don't think so. Just gotta be careful with the timing to make sure you avoid their lunges. Now, is there anything up there? I don't think so. Come here, you. Your scourges. Because we still need to rack up more tears. Because the church needs our money. Church always needs our money. But as you've already seen, there's some benefits to donating to the church. And there's going to be more of them as we donate more money. Or tears. Come on, you. Now, ouch. We saw those wizards up in the, the Echoes of Salt. Alright. I'm not sure how. Segiria? To your eyes like stars. A brief hymn to the night skies. Overwhelms the penitent one with the fury of righteousness, increasing the speed of his attacks for some time. Now this is the one I used for most of my first time through. It makes us attack more quickly. There is a small girl with 2 star-like eyes, who when she looks at me makes me stay by her side. They say she's a saint come down from the sky. Do not cry, my child, or I'll get lost on the way. What is it that tolls the bells in the distance? What is it that cries, her face, eyes star-like? So now we're trapped in here, and I used the wrong button. Now we got our prayer of speed going, so we attack faster. Which doesn't help as much here as you would think, because the enemies just get knocked off screen. Now these guys floating in those chairs, they are annoying. Alright, there's Moon Baby. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we got like a quarter of them. The cervical vertebra of Zictor, the brewmaster. Zictor, the brewmaster, gave ignoble fame to his monastery by brewing the most famous beer in the kingdom. One night, the flames of a fire raised his legend to the heavens. Okay. Oh, and see what I told you? This is how I discover secrets. And we acquired the small bead of red wax. We saw another red candle, didn't we? The tiny pebble of melted wax, of a muted crimson, prayers muttered in its presence slightly strengthened the vitality of the wearer. The abbey ceased to be a quiet place. Cries of pain coming from every cell pierced the walls. The old friar knew he would be next, so he got up from his cot, where he had been huddled, and glanced at the few items that lay by his table, most of them mementos from his life before joining the order. He wanted to be kissed by the miracle while immersed in those gentle thoughts. Triggering most memories were some small balls of wax, now covered in dust, that he used to enlarge by picking up wax from candles during procession. So that's the same one for the blue one. Now the blue ones increase fervor, but the red one increases vitality. So let's heal a little bit. And looky, it's our friend the merchant. Now she's got some stuff here that we're going to want.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one. Behold what I present to you. Though a small piece, its great power should not be underestimated. Trust me, for I have the blood of kings on the palm of my hand.
I'm sure you do. Alright, key to the chamber of the eldest brother. A forbidden key that was guarded by the eldest brother of the Brotherhood, but was eventually lost, thus forever sealing a chamber it opened. Well, we want that because we know where that chamber is. I hear his lament, the one who believed mute from the beginning, since there were witnesses to the first miracle, the afflicted one who asked for punishment and had it granted to him. I hear his lament. Even if the Father is no longer with us, even if only his images, large and small, remain in all sacred places, I hear his lament. It is the miracle that makes me hear it. This is my punishment as the eldest brother and guardian of this congregation, whose mystery is the silence of the Father. I hear his lament, and I don't want to hear it anymore. I will have yours covers his. That is my penance. And what else do we have?
What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night. And may my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
Alright, the hollow pearl. Empty, tarnished sphere. There is no trace of Nars left, but it retains just a hint of bluish sheen. It creates fervor when destroying surrounding objects. That I would like, and we can afford it. And now we have no more points for anything else. It has got him, brother. The miracle is within these walls, said the friar, scared. Grab that piece of wood and help me block his cell, answered the other friar, younger than him. And while they both parted slowly, listening to the screams and banging through the massive wooden door, a small round object rolled from under it. So sort of like some of these other items we got here, this will let us break things and get stuff. So we got this one will give us fervor. I think it's this one that gives us tears of atonement. And eventually we should find one that will give us health.
What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night.
Yeah, you've said that, but
And may my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
I don't know if we trust you, though. Moss preserved in glass. Minute jar filled with moss. The tiny white flowers that shimmer inside can grant some protection against toxins. Now, we can't afford it, but it wouldn't be a bad thing to have. And that place is blocked off, so we're not going there. Okay, now this is sort of like a gauntlet of traps. Okay, slide. Ouch. Not doing good so far. Ow. This one we want to jump over. This one we won't want to jump at all. Now if I had powered up my flasks with that giant, we'd be healing more life. But I'm trying something a little different. I want to collect as many of them as I can the first time through before I have him start powering them up. Okay, I'm expecting... there we go. There's the wizard. It looks like a wizard. Ouch. Let's see. Jump over you. Oh, that's a problem. It's those guys in those chairs, they get me every time. Okay, we want to be careful because we've got no more healing left in our flasks. And look, there's another candle really close to this wall. Surely it doesn't cover up a breakable wall, right? Sure it does. We're not going to go that way yet. We'll go down this way. And look, it's our friend from earlier. But she's not looking so great.
Penitent one, do not be troubled by me or my outward appearance, now changed and seasoned. This might be a small price to pay for such joyous alliance.
I'm glad you feel that way.
My protection does not cease here. Will you require my assistance with your next task?
Well, we're going to dissent for the moment.
I shall remain, lest you change your mind.
So if she's here, that means there's a boss nearby. And sure enough there is. Right through that door. But we're not going to go fight it yet.